Napoleon Bonaparte was a commander who attracted the attention of the entire world in the late 18th century. He won a series of victories in European battles, then launched a campaign to Egypt, and later had grand ambitions in the East, along the route leading to India. But in 1799, his advance came to a halt at a small yet heavily fortified city called Acre. What forced Napoleon to retreat was neither a massive army nor a vast empire. The one who stopped him was the governor of Acre, Ahmad Pasha al-Jazzar. In this video, we will talk about this man, this city, and the historical impact of this siege. Ahmad Pasha al-Jazzar is believed to have been born around 1720 to 1730 in the Bosnian regions, the area of Herzegovina. At the time Napoleon attacked Acre, he was the Ottoman-appointed governor of Acre, a heavily fortified city on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea. He was known as a harsh ruler who governed with iron discipline. According to historical sources, his nickname, Al-Jazzar, the Butcher, originated from this reputation. After a particular incident, he took extremely severe measures against Bedouin raiders, resulting in the deaths of dozens of people. However, some researchers note that this nickname may have been exaggerated in later interpretations. He was terrifying to his enemies, yet reliable to his allies. When Napoleon approached Acre, Al-Jazzar was already an elderly man, but it was precisely his experience that made him even more dangerous. Napoleon, on the other hand, considered him weak and ineffective, and this miscalculation would cost him dearly. By the end of the 18th century, Great Britain's dominance in global trade and politics was steadily increasing. Napoleon Bonaparte's campaign toward the Middle East was therefore no coincidence. Napoleon sought to weaken Britain, above all by gaining control over the trade routes leading to India. After capturing Egypt, he marched north towards Syria. The plan seemed simple: to seize Acre quickly, take control of the coastline, and open the road eastward. Because Acre was a small city, French commanders believed it could be captured within just a few days. But they failed to properly assess both the city's fortifications and the man who governed it. Ahmad Pasha al-Jazzar sensed what was coming. He had calmly calculated both his own strength and the enemy's plans. He reinforced the fortress walls of Acre, gathered the necessary supplies, and prepared the city for a long siege. He imposed strict discipline over his soldiers. The idea of retreat did not exist in their minds. Most importantly, Al-Jazzar received support from the British naval fleet. British ships destroyed the French heavy artillery at sea, leaving Napoleon without the weapons required for a decisive assault. The fighting continued, and French attacks began to fail one after another. Instead of a swift victory, Napoleon was slowly moving toward defeat. As weeks turned into months, conditions for the French army steadily worsened. Multiple problems emerged. Diseases spread rapidly, supplies dwindled, and most importantly, the soldiers' morale collapsed. Napoleon issued attack orders again and again, but the defense of Acre continued to resist fiercely. This was one of the rare moments in Napoleon's career. For the first time, he was facing an obstacle he could not overcome. In May 1799, he made a decision he could scarcely have imagined. He was forced to retreat. Acre did not surrender. And it was here, before the small city of Acre, that Napoleon's dreams of the East were shattered. The defeat at Acre destroyed Napoleon's plans in the East. He could no longer pursue his dream of building an empire there. He was forced to withdraw and return to Egypt. Had Acre fallen, history might have taken a very different course, but the city did not surrender. Ahmad Pasha al-Jazzar never became a grand legend in the West, yet he accomplished what very few people ever managed to do. He stopped Napoleon. Al-Jazzar remained in power until May 7, 1804, maintaining strict order in the regions around Acre on behalf of the Ottoman Empire until his death. In history, his name remains tied to one simple truth. Sometimes the victories that change the world are decided not on the largest battlefields, but in front of the walls of a single city.